Some of our children are so far gone that we're going to have to put some of them to sleep in order to take back the neighborhood. Some of y'all don't want to hear that because you don't live in reality. But I'm telling you, as a psychologist, I'm not going to be able to psychologize all of them on the corner. Some of them going to sleep.
Wagwan guys, what's going on? I hope you're doing good. I cannot complain myself. So, man, dude, this is a good video. Oh my goodness, it's just, this is awesome, guys. This is really awesome. Okay. I played that clip of Dr. Umar Johnson, and he is unequivocally correct. Very sad to say it, but he's just correct, man. Let me show you this. And the reason I say that, he said to sleep, right? Now, whether that means like, a form of being put in timeout, go to your room or whatever, that's really the process that's going to have to happen. Whether that be through a process of elimination of who's going to go to jail or not, because we know there's laws, and that's regular. There's laws in the land. You cannot do this, and you can't do this action, complete this action, and there not be a repercussion for it that impacts you and affects you negatively. To easily put it, I'm going to give you two examples of this. Excuse me. So let me just give you the rundown of the story. I'm pretty sure you know it already. It was Mother's Day. This black guy, right, runs up on this elderly black woman, whips a gun out, has her at gunpoint, putting the gun in her face. She's at the ATM trying to get money out. And let me tell you something about elderly people. They are not working anymore, so they're on a fixed income. They're only getting such amount of money a month, and then you're robbing this lady. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's to me, that's like so disrespectful. It's like beyond disrespectful. It's like, it's not that you're not thinking, you're not even trying to think. You're not even it's not that you're not making an attempt. It's so premeditated. Your ignorance is so premeditated. It's so very much lacking. That's just what it is. The whole thing is backwards. And you could ball it up and throw it in the garbage, as far as I'm concerned. Like that's what time it is. And then you look at these people, once they get caught, you look at these people, man, and you look into them and their housing, their spirit, whatever you want to call it, it's just dilapidated. It's just, it's falling apart mentally. It's all these things that's wrong with this person, and they can't be held accountable. They can't be held responsible. And you're looking at them and you're just like, this makes no sense. Like this whole, everything that this person has done, and in whatever messed up situation, of course, we're talking about robbery at gunpoint here at an ATM on an elderly black woman on Mother's Day. How can you, and you're black, you cannot, it is what it is. This is something that, is just in your face at this point. So let me stop. Okay. But I'll say this. I'm gonna give you two other examples of this is crazy. This is how I can say some people cannot be helped. Some people, you can't bring them back. You can't psychiatric them back. You can't psychology them back. You can't mentally walk them back. Some people are just that far gone. Like Drake, that I think it was Drake's album, So Far Gone, or maybe it was a song, but I know Drake, it was like associated with Drake. Okay. Some people are just so far gone. It's no way of bringing them back. And let me show you this. I'm gonna give you this, and I'm gonna give it to you really quickly. It was this black girl. I was watching this too on TV. It was, oh my goodness, heartbreaking. Black girl, black boy. They met in the army. Okay, you've probably seen it too. They met in the army and they get married. Dude's a young dude getting money. He's a sergeant. He moves up the ranks. You know what I'm saying? You could tell he's on that straight up getting money type thing. But he's walking a straight line. You know what I'm saying? He's doing the right thing. His wife he met in the army. They get married, right? Have a kid. Tell me why his wife gets him whacked. And they're like young. They're not even in their 30s. She was trying to get a $400,000 insurance off of him, life insurance off of him, so she could live lavishly off of like a half a ticket, which is like not a. You can't even buy I mean, you can buy a house, right? But you're not even gonna have like a really good. I mean, you could buy a good house for $400,000, but then you got to worry about upkeep. So can you really afford a nice house? You probably can't. You know, at that point, right? I mean, that's just the facts, right? So, and she did all that to like kill your husband, and then this is like, of course, that was the icing on top right there. But like the breaking point is she was cheating on him. The one who carried out this murder was her lover. So he didn't know that his wife was cheating on him. And she was cheating on him with someone in the army. You know, I guess them two had a falling out. Man, this world is cold. But basically, to bring it home, that's what I'm saying. The mandatory sentence for murder is life without parole. That's mandatory. We're not even talking about the death penalty. You know, I don't know. I mean, some states may have it still, but like the mandatory minimum. So like, this is what you're looking at to start off. This is the package that we're gonna start you off with, like right now. Like this is like all the evidence. You working with us. You're cooperating with us. All that is included into this package. Life without parole. You think like these? Oh my goodness! I can't even deal with it. Okay, I can't deal. You see what I'm saying? Like it's that level of non-considerate thinking. You have gone so far off the deep end. I can't understand you. You see what I'm saying? I don't follow that thought pattern, those processes. I don't. Obviously, you don't follow the way regular people think in society. So that's one instance. And the second instance is, y'all remember, I know everybody remember this, right? Because I'm just watching this video too. But the bus driver, it was a long time ago, maybe, early 2000s. That this lady was on the bus. She spat. First, she's cussing the bus driver out. Oh, hold on. First, she got on the bus and didn't want to pay. She got on the bus, didn't want to pay for her bus fare. The bus driver was about to he's like saying, hey, you need to go ahead and pay now or I'm going to drop off at the next stop. He did that a few times to where it was like, okay, like you're not going to your destination. He's going to like drop you off on the next stop if you're not paying. So she pays. That wasn't good enough. She then is going back. She's not sitting down. She didn't go sit down somewhere. She's like standing up in front of the bus driver, like on side of him. You're not supposed to be talking to the bus driver. Why are you speaking to him? You can't even rob public transportation because you don't know how to follow directions. This is what I'm saying. Like, this is how far back, you know what I'm saying, just the whole thinking is in this. It's like, why even have these rules if you're gonna have just people disregard them, break them, and it is what it is. This is ridiculous. So And like I said, this is happening early 2000s. I know everybody's seen the video of this guy uppercutting this lady. It was ridiculous, right? And so he uppercuts her, like he uppercuts her, okay? And basically everybody's stopping it and they're like, "Oh, this is a female." And when literally this is like battery, right? Because she spat on him, okay? Not a. I mean, it can't be assault because it's like it's no intimidation after that. It's like it's on and popping. You've made contact with this person. You know what I'm saying? And then like you're spitting. You don't know what this person may have, and that's so nasty. You know what I'm saying? And now you don't know what's coming up next. You don't know what's coming up. You don't know if she got something else that she's gonna throw at you or hit you with. You don't know. So you have to protect. You have to protect yourself. And then let's say you try to call the cops. What are you gonna do to? What are you gonna do because she's like this crime is in process, right? This crime is happening. Okay. Long story short, it's in progress. This criminal activity is in process. So he has to deal with it. Like he has no other choice but to deal with this situation he's going through. How can you can't minimize that, long story short, right? So basically what happens is she spits on him, he uppercuts her, he throws her off the bus. She runs back on the bus and she's like trying to fight him, and it was a nasty uppercut, right? So obviously that didn't faze her, you know what I'm saying? And everybody stops and they break it up and they're like, "Hey man, this is a girl." He's like, "Well, I don't care. She wants to act like a man, I'm gonna treat her like a man." And you know, a lot of people were in support of this woman. She runs to the Fox News. She's like, you know, this guy, why would you hit a woman? And she just completely disregarded everything that she did to heighten it, you know, that situation up into, you know, and to actually making contact first, spitting on him, you know, committing a crime on him. This is battery, right? And she's so confounded. She can't even find the right wording to describe what's happening. And then like the news lady, she's like, "Did you hit him first?" And she's automatically like, "Well, no, I'm gonna have to speak with my lawyer because you're on an interview. You know what I'm saying? You're acting like you're in an interrogation room and you're lowering up so quick." It's like people are so far gone. It's no way of bringing them back. It's just no way. You can't. And so, like I say, on this story with this guy who's whipping the gun out, you know, you look at these people, man, and it's like these people are begging to be chunked down at the end of the day. This is what it is. And I can't come to terms with that. Like, I'm supposed to let you do evil to me and there not be any just like what's the award for being being just and doing right? You know, to be met with violence. Oh, this is insane. That's insanity. If you expect bad results from good actions, it's insanity. And then you're like, what's supposed to happen after that? You're just supposed to be accepting towards it, and everybody looks at you kind of crazy because you're the person that's on the receiving end of this. Insane if you think the world actually works like that. And shame on you guys. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's participating in activities like this, peace guys, I'm out.